Hey, this is Shiraz, and before we get started, I just want to let you know that when I clear something for someone, when I cause a shift, I tend to yawn and cough from the energetic shift that happens. I don't know why it happens. It's just how my body works. And if you don't know that, you're going to listen to this video and go, what the hell is wrong with this guy? You might still think that, but now there's more of an explanation. The other thing to keep in mind is that if you hear something that you can absolutely relate to, when I cleared for them, you can get it cleared for you too. Just say yes when they're saying yes, and it works. I have people that watch these videos every morning to get stuff cleared. This can be your new morning habit too. Okay, that's enough for that. Let's get on with the video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you get a great shift out of it. See you soon.
I started my business about a year and a half ago, give or take, and I was doing really well. Never had a business before. It started taking off, and I completely went with the beliefs and everything like that and completely sabotaged the whole thing.
Okay.
And so now I keep going along with these stories. I mean, I resonated when you say a lot with these stories that, I can't get seen. And so I keep pulling more stories out of nowhere as to why I can't be seen. Okay. And a lot of it has to do with my childhood.
Okay, what happened with your childhood that you don't want to be seen?
My mom's deaf and my dad's blind. So a lot of that, I'm sure, got imprinted. I got bullied a lot because my parents were disabled, and I'm sure I took a lot of stuff with me.
Okay. Truth, the more you're seen, the more you're going to be bullied.
Truth.
Yeah, that's what's running there. So that's just the belief you've been holding on to since childhood. Are you willing to destroy the belief that the more you're seen, the more you'll be bullied?
Absolutely.
Okay. Now, the caveat there is that it actually is true, right? But not in the way you think, because the more you're seen, especially if you're doing good in the world, the more impact you're going to have on all these people. But amongst them are the trolls. And so you're going to be bullied more and more by the trolls. If you allow them to bully, you can just ignore them. But what happens is people say, okay, you know what? There's one or two people bullying me. And then you start to do better in business. And now there's like 10 people bullying you. And you're like, I don't want 10 people bullying me, so I'm just going to collapse my business. But if you have 100 people that love you for your business and one person's bullying you, and then you build your business and now you've got 1,000 people that love you, but 10 people are bullying you. And then you go to 10,000 people and now 100 people are bullying you. If you collapse your business, you're saying, I'm going to let this 100 people stop 10,000 other people from getting the benefit of what I do. So when I have trolls that show up, I kind of celebrate them because I'm like, wow, I'm getting more trolls. That means my business is doing better. I'm attracting more and more people. This is kind of cool. And the other thing you have to remember, it especially doesn't feel like that when you're a child, but no one can make you feel bad unless you allow them to make you feel bad. So people, I hear it all the time, well, my mom makes me feel bad, or my sister always puts me down, or whatever it is, and they make me feel like shit. And I'm like, no, you make you feel, they try to, but you have to give them permission, right? And one of the best ways to avoid that happening is to realize that no one in a place of high self-esteem puts down someone else, right? It doesn't exist in their world. So if someone is trying to bully you, if someone is trying to say bad things about you, for me, what I go is, oh, wow, you must really have some low self-esteem. I'm sorry. I hope that you can get through that. If you're open to it, I'll be willing to help you. And sometimes I say it out loud, sometimes I just think it. But either way, it shifts the energy of the conversation because they're trying to get you to push back against their energy. And then when they feel that push, I've got you now, I'm winning. But if they're pushing against you and you're like, wow, that's happening, and there's no pushback, they're just, oh, this isn't fun anymore. I'm not getting any satisfaction out of this. And it stops, right? And it's cool because it's not doesn't just stop in that moment when they're bullying you, but when that just becomes your normal, that you don't care, the bullying, a lot of it just goes away because somehow they know instinctively they're not going to get anything out of you. So are you willing to step out of the story that you have to keep yourself as small and invisible as possible to stay safe?
Yes.
How's that feel?
Lighter.
Good. Is there anything else coming up?
Yeah, there's a belief that I have a lot of tools in my toolbox, like I'm sure a lot of people here, and I can't bring them out to work on myself. So now I've gone into this entire story as to now they don't work. So energy healing doesn't work. And all of these things don't work because I struggle to work on myself.
Okay.
And maybe it's, that I'm not good enough or whatever, but.
So here's the thing. Energy healing will work on you if you allow it to work on you. But your ego will hide as much as possible from you so that you don't get the results. Whenever I get really stuck on something, I always go to someone else because I know my ego is going to stop me. So just because it's not working on you doesn't mean it's not working. It's just you're just as powerful as you, so you end up in these stalemates. Okay, that's what's going on. So are you willing to step out of the story that because you haven't been able to get the healing to work on you, it just doesn't work?
Yes.
Here's the thing: when it comes to the personal stuff, you just have to look at it and see if you can solve it, fix it on your own. But don't waste a lot of time on it. Go to someone else. Right? Either have someone you work with, like I have people I swap with, or there's people that when I know it's something big, I just pay one of my coaches, like, here, fix it. I don't say fix it because I know I got to fix it. Find it. You find it, I'll fix it. Okay. So, and that always works for me. Right? So this is it. You're powerful. You can do a lot. If you want to do an energy healing business, then get out there and practice and amp up with it and everything. But just the way things are, it's always harder to work on yourself because you're there blocking yourself.
Makes sense.
Okay. How you feel now?
Much lighter. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a like. And if you had a shift of your own, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Also, check out the description for energetic magic events that you can attend every single month. Be well, be aware, and be magical.